featherweight matchup between Yair Rodrígues and Alexander Volkanovski. Is 27. Volkanovski is 31. Rodríguez.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go with round one, and fear is not a factor for him. He feels so confident in all of his skills. He don't care what.
John, it doesn't matter. John, it doesn't matter. It does not matter how well you see yourself as a grappler. This guy's different level.
Yeah.
This guy's next level. You want to avoid this at all costs. Maintain distance. Not going grappling. Straight punch lands.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this jump.
All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Counters with the straight right. Rodríguez gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Oh, he got that inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is a technique you use to really slow down your opponent.
Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand.
I mean, he's cutting them down the sides with these beautiful leg kicks. Can't take many of those. You better check.
Oh, nice left hook there from Volkanovski.
Volkanovski is such a phenomenal fighter. I believe his confidence is what truly carries him to be so spectacular, to be so successful. He believes with every part of himself that he is the absolute best fighter in the world.
25 total strikes have now landed for Yair Rodríguez.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Slips the punch.
Powerful leg kick lands.
just missed with the left there. And a strong outside leg kick there. Oh! Man, these guys are throwing back and forth. Big knee to the body. Now he taunts as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom. And if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock. And if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. He needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against.
And he's out. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
That right hand hurt him a little bit.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Under a minute now to go in the round. Ooh, found a home for that knee.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Rodríguez gets up, but he looks dazed and confused. Sees the fight thus far. How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses.
Oh, nice right hand.
20 seconds to go.
Oh, big punch lands. You got to check these low leg kicks.
Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark. Right punches there. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
All right, DC, here we go with our second round. Yair Rodríguez and Alexander Volkanovski.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back in range.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, nice land there by Yair Rodríguez, DC. There are so many different layers and dynamic strikes in the arsenal of Yair Rodríguez. The opposition just never knows what's coming. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Effective punch there by Rodríguez.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well done to block that powerful kick to the body. Tags him with the uppercut. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. 70 total strikes have landed for Yair Rodríguez. And landing at a 52% clip tonight against Alexander Volkanovski. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you got to stay busy on the bottom. He's doing it here. Nice punch. Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Rodríguez. Well, Alexander Volkanovski has never lost a pro fight at 145 pounds, and if his boxing is any indication, that is a record that is probably going to hold up after tonight.
I mean, Volkanovski follows the game plan to a T. Whatever you set out in front of him, he is going to do, and he's going to do it at the highest level. We saw that in this fight against Max Holloway when he became the UFC featherweight champion.
I mean, how many can he take? All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
Back mount now. Volkanovski's right back to the full mount here. Good work from the top here by Volkanovski.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Under 2 minutes to go. Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Rodrígues. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely. Nowadays, you see guys just throwing little shots that don't really matter. Very few guys now are committed to ground and pound as they were in the past.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round...
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Tries to work it into a takedown. Nice job to land the knee to the body. Man, I wish I was that tall. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class: hands up, chin down. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick. Ooh, big shot lands. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
20 seconds to go, round 2.
Nice kick.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Nice knee to the midsection there. All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
All right, we'll see how it goes here in this next round. A high number of kicks landed there in the previous round, and at some point, these are going to really start to take their toll.
They do start to take an effect whenever you're taking kick out.
Over the top, this fight's going to be over, DC.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Oh, and he lands another huge knee there as the taller fighter uses his length well yet again. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here today. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Volkanovski's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are. Because it's dangerous, but there are a lot of outs. And if a person isn't very understanding of that, then you can really, really put some damage on them.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Under 3 minutes remain in round 3. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend, but you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish.
Well, not ideal to spend this much time on the bottom, but you can't fault him for his activity. Landing strikes here from the bottom. Nice work by Rodríguez. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, his opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any you've ever seen.
All right, so he connects with another punch there, kind of targeting that cut.
I mean, when you get a cut on your opponent and you see
Kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
such a sneaky head kick, he did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Woo! Look at those numbers. 186 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. Landing at a 54% clip tonight against Yair Rodríguez.
Real quick leg kick.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Nice punch by Yair Rodríguez.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Crippling uppercut for him there. Seconds remain in the round.
Big head kick land.
Oh man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. How about those 5 minutes? All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you like face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh! Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Rodríguez. Volkanovski's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Useful strike there, the ground and pound on point tonight. Oh, nice combination of strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent, not unlike Muhammad Ali over Sonny Liston.
Oh, that's a good reference. If you're standing and your opponent's on the ground, you're doing really good work.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Volkanovski. Oh, useful strike on the ground, that was. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't wanna mess around for too long. The ground and pound has been there all night. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Oh, really nice work to keep Busy off of his back as he lands some more offense here from bottom. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Oh, nice job here staying Busy off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. Well, this is some serious pressure from the top by Volkanovski. Side control now. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Oh, Volkanovski's right back to the full mount. Oh, that'll work. The ground and pound strike is good. Minutes to go. Well, this is a tough fighter to buck off. Very good pressure and work here by Volkanovski. Sound strike on the ground. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke. He's going to start looking to try to attack a rear naked choke, and that's exactly what he's doing. He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked. Yeah, notice he just took the body triangle, readjusted a lot, and now it looks like he's got it.
There is the tap. So he submits courtesy of the rear naked choke. That guy's got a squeeze on.
He does a great job securing the position, getting under the neck, and then hiding his hands in order to get the finish. Fantastic performance by this fighter. Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous setup on the choke, and I think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Rodrígues is going to stop this contest at 3 minutes, 38 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by tap out, Alexander the Great Volkanovski!
Well, the celebration is on in his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also knew that if they could get this fight to the ground,